Okay. Yes, I do live with Joe, but I don't live with Joe. Okay, let me explain. I have made some poor choices during my life, and just like everybody has. For one thing, allowing things to get so out of control with my weight, I couldn't drive a car. I couldn't work. I could go to the store, but I couldn't walk very far. I mean, it was bad. I mean, I was mobile, but it was a bad situation, and I'm not sure people know exactly how bad it was. And as far as like school choices, I do have an associate degree, but it's just for transferring. It's useless basically right now. But I just let things get out of control. I made some poor choices in my life, and that has led me. And I'm not saying, oh, you know, that's why I'm with Joe. It's not about that. I'm talking about the living situation. We do live in the same house. We do not live alone. We stay in separate rooms. We do not sleep in the same bed. And some people might say, well, what's wrong with that? The way I believe, it's just right to wait. It's right to just wait till you're married. Now, of course, that is not always what happens. It's not what happened with me. I made some, like I said, I made some poor choices, bad decisions, and so, but I feel like you can start over. You can. You can start over in the Lord's sight, and that's my opinion, and I believe His opinion, from what I know in His Word, but because I know there's always room for second chances, and that's what I feel like that I got, and so that's the way we choose to do things, and you may agree or you may not agree, but I just wanted to let you know that. Because of this person's email, it started making me think, like, do other people, not know the deal? Because I always, show the groceries and say, this is for Joe, this is for me. And I talk about Joe living there. So yes, we do live in the same house, but we do not share a room or a bed, which I feel like is the right thing to do, according to God's word. And that's just my personal beliefs as a Christian. So I just wanted to explain this for anybody, because I do not want to be a hindrance, or I don't want to make anybody else stumble or look at me and go, well, if she's doing that, I mean, what's the difference in that? You know what I mean? I never want to be holding anybody back from coming to Christ. I never want to do that. And I know I probably have, but this is one instance I wanted to explain that. And, some people may still say, well, you shouldn't be living in the same house, but that's the way things are right now, and that's the way things have to be as far as financially, things like that. Because I would rather get, the bills paid, like doctor bills that I owe, things like that. And, yeah, we could just go run, get married, and then we could, live and struggle. And I don't even know, I don't know that we could, I mean, I know we could make it somehow, but it would be a big struggle. And I would much rather get my bills paid, get the rest of my weight off, and then get married, because we will get married, but I just want to be in a better physical shape and financially and all that. So I've rambled on long enough, but I just wanted to explain put this out there, and I'm not going to leave this up forever. I just want people to know the deal. I'm being an open book about this. Well, I'm not going into all the details, but I'm giving you, I always said I was going to be real with you, and just give a picture of my journey, and this is part of my journey. The choices that we make lead us to certain places. I'm glad that it led me to Joe, which I feel like, you know, God does put people in our lives, but I mean the bad choices that I made led me into just certain circumstances and things like that. So I'm climbing my way out, and I'm thankful that I'm not where I was, but I have a long way to go, and I thank you all for your support and encouragement. And I just, you know, I wanted to talk to my friends and my viewers and just let you know a little bit more about my life and explain some things concerning this email. So I will definitely talk again soon, and I hope everybody's having a great week. Bye-bye.